I'm on the Lambourne today and I'm almost salivating with anticipation and excitement. This little stream I've wanted to fish all my life. This is a true chalk stream, no doubt about it. Unlike the Avon, which comes off green sand, this is off pure chalk. It's absolutely gin clear. It's so clear, it looks to me as though you could take a glassful of it and drink it. I wouldn't recommend that you did that, but it looks that clear. Now, down below me, we've got an area of water with some nice ranunculus beds dotted about on the stream. It looks very, very interesting down there. This morning we're going up here. Up here the river is slightly different character and it's far, far more flat and placid. We're choosing to come up here purposely because what we want to do is show you some sight fishing with small Sawyer's nymphs. And this is the area we're going to work up. All that flat stuff above this little bit of a break where you see the white ranunculus flowers, we're going to work up all that. We did a little recce earlier, sort of a pashy style, and we've seen several nice trout and grayling. In fact, there were one or two trout that looked to be around about the pound mark, and certainly grayling around the pound mark. This is extreme chalk stream fishing because the fish have very little cover, they're lying in little depressions in the riverbed, usually with the noses tucked up behind a little dark stone on the bottom or a little bit of obstruction. Anywhere where they feel as though they're safe. You see this fringe on the bank side? That hasn't been, there's a path here that's been trimmed, and this is typical of chalk streams. They leave this little fringe here so we anglers can get down behind it. So that's our cover. That's to keep us out of the fish's sight. So let's move up here and do a bit of Indian-style fishing. Now he's moved off lie, which probably means he's slightly nervous. Seen my rod moving about. He's dropping back now. He's dropped downstream considerably from his lie. But he doesn't seem alarmed, it's just, there's no increase in tail beat. He's just shifted position. He's now lying smack dab in front of that weed bed. Ah! He took and I was just a little bit too early on him then. So maybe he's just got over his resting period and started looking for... Got him. I just saw him turn round and just flash his mouth. Come on, sunshine. Whoops. Long release. Well, that was a sight to take with that. I didn't see the nymph, didn't see the pheasant tail, but I saw the fish definitely move. He came right off station, dropped back and turned and opened his mouth, and I tightened. And that's basically what you do with sight fishing. If you can't see your nymph, I mean, Sawyer used to talk about being able to see the nymph fall through the water. Probably have better eyesight than me. Generally speaking, when your nymph plops in, you get a little receding rings. This is what I find anyway. In pellucid clear water that's completely flat like this, when your nymph plops in, the actual action of your nymph going in causes a tiny ripple. And that tiny ripple, for that instant, you lose sight of your nymph dropping down through the water column. You're only looking at something that's like 3/16 of an inch long, so you can't see it. So what you do, stop watching where you fly, stop worrying about your fly, look at your target. And that target told me all. It came straight back and grabbed it. And you're in. And it's fairly easy then. All you do is lift. Proof of the pudding was in the eating. He got off, but it doesn't matter.